Hey, hey, hey. Can you see the machine? The machine right there. Look at this. Oh, that wanna work. Oh. So the machine, I don't think the machine may be big enough for everything the leaf I put, because the leaf I got a whole bunch of them. I'm gonna put lemon juice in there. So oh, that get lower. Right now, what is in there in the machine is the red pebbles and the cat. Oh no, there's no cat in there. The cat is there. That is Felonious, the feline. There's a Felonious. Felonious, say hello-nious. I don't know if you want to say hello. Felonious is very, well, you could say he's dark-minded. I think that maybe I don't have enough room to put all of my leaves into this blending machine thing. I did it in batches, and it's gonna be perfect. So squeezing in the lemons. Oh, I'll put them in there. So I got garlics, and I got red pebbles, and now I'll put it in lemons. And I could put a lot of lemons. And if you got limes is also good. And if you was diabolical, you can put in one of these. And if you was evil, you put in one of these with the seeds still inside. Because them is some hot mamas. Stop. Oh boy. Look what else I found. This stuff is the mother lode. This is sunflower seeds. This is the bomb. This is the most bestest. We're going to stick this in this pesto, or as we like to call it in fairyland, goo. The Ridiculous Clan has always been very fond of goo, and we like different consistencies of goo. Very liquid goo and very unliquid goo. So right now, well, can you hear Felonious? He's making noises. He's destroying things. Oh! I just put a mess of her sunflowers in my goo. Oh! Okay, listen. Now we come down to it. This is the Trixie Pixie part. And I'm going to tell you this is a fairy secret, and it's very good for the human being body. This poop here under my arm is called whey, W-H-E-Y. And the reason that we're going to, oh, Mr. Felonious, oh, he's over there, he's a devil. And we're going to put a spoonful of whey powder into the mix here. Felonious, don't destroy the house. And now, whey is a gift from the coos. Now, this is from the coos that you is allowed to take. You're not supposed to take the coos' bums and the cow's legs and the coos' moat and the cow's tummies. That's not for you, dum-dums. This whey that comes from milk. This is when milk separates, the curds go down, the whey goes up. It looks like a liquid. But these guys here, what they did was they dried that stuff. So we're going to take a spoon of this stuff, and we're going to put it in the blender. And there's a reason for this. Because after we make this, we're going to leave it out. Not in your refrigeration finding unit, but on, say, a counter. We're going to leave it there, and it's going to come back to a different kind of life. It's going to have a fermentation. And unlike the rotten, stinky, horrible, poopy lemon that we saw earlier, the fermentation, very, very, very light fermentation, not the kind that makes you go, ooh, mommy, I think I need to sleep under the bushes. Not that kind. Light fermentation. We leave it out for 2 days, and then you can stick it in your refrigeration unit. Then it's putting good stuff in your tummies. You don't know that. Now I is washing the leaves in case of the pee. And if you could be me and know what I know, you would be able to understand the enormous vitality inside the dandelions. They're full of energy. Oh, Oh, you know what? Some of the human beings' neighbors just walked by the window and they saw me talking to the computer, and they think I's crazy. I turned the machine off. That's a whole other kind of magic, not the usual kind. Usually with magic, what you do is you say something, and then you say it again, and then you say it again, and then you say it again, and then you think it, and then you say it again, you think it, and you say it again, and then it happens 9 times. So anyway, this is the goo. This is the goo that is red pebbles and sunflower seeds, nums, and garlics, smash those things, smash them, and lemon juice. And we're gonna stick it in this great big bowl over here. Oh, and yes, and this whey powder, whey powder. So I take this all out of here with the spatula. This is the spatula, and it's green. That's not my favorite color. And then we go like this, like that. It's very cool. And that's the nice thing about goo, is it makes a very satisfying sound when you fling it in the bowl. It's very fun. Now, the moment everybody's been waiting for. Or maybe it's just me. Because I don't have those machines in the fairy world. Now I'm gonna buzz the dimity lion. Whoops, that didn't work. Squish. Oh. Anyway, there is one photo ingredient that we does have to add. We have to add a bunch of salt. This helps the thing from becoming the wrong kind of fermentationified. There's a preservative, is the salt. It's very good. And I also added a little bit of olive oil, because the olive oil was hanging out, so I just put a little bit of that in. So now, I leave it more tasty. That's the goo with the red peppers and the seeds. And I'm adding, you see the mushed up dandelions. And I put more lemon juice and olive oil in them. This is goo. This is the best goo in the world. And you know, if you were frightened to try it yourself, in case it tastes like duty, give some to your neighbors and see if it kills them. That's a mix. Oh, it's so goopy and goopy. Goop is so goopy. And then I'm going to add the salt. This is salty mix. I'll put a lot. I like the salt. Plus it helps with the fermentation aiding. This is so good. Now, well, that's about it for my day of being in a human being's body. I want to go and be a light ball again. So, I want to show you before I go all the stuff that I left for the human being. I left honey, in which I submerged a clove of garlic and also a bunch of oregano, and that is for her in case she gets a cold in the wintertime. Leave it in there. And then I made dandelion goo, and then I left for her these beets in water and whey and salt, and it's gonna ferment for 2 days under candle, and then that's gonna be also really good for her because she's crusty. Her liver is poopy, and this is healthy. Make her all better and less grumpy and less mean and less dinky, because that's what human beings are.